Governor of Lagos State is not present, His Excellency, the Governor of Lagos State, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. Thank you for giving us this platform. Chief Bestman, the President of Team Nigeria for Change, thank you for inviting me to this platform. The youth of Lagos, executives of Students' Union for the campuses, dignitaries of the high table, thank you so much. The youth of Lagos State, they are the reason why this program was organized in the first place. I love you all, and my dream and my thought is that at the end of this program, the purpose for which the Team Nigeria for Change has put this program together will be actualized. My name is Olanrewaju, Oluyide, Esquire, aka Stop. I am the president and founder of Entrepreneurs Network, an organization that is positioned to help entrepreneurs accelerate their growth, help entrepreneurs actualize their dreams. This is not a training session, it's a chit-chat session. The essence is for us youths to come together, rub minds, get to know about the opportunities available, and take ample advantage of it. Yes, the government of Lagos State and of course the organizers of this program have it in mind to enable us access opportunities. But giving opportunities without knowledge will produce the wrong results. And what do I mean? When the benefit of an opportunity is not known, that opportunity may be misused. And we don't want to misuse the opportunity that comes our way, do we? We want to take advantage of it. We want to maximize it. And that's why I'm invited to talk to us today about the importance of positioning ourselves for opportunities. Are we together? Contrary to what most people think opportunity is something that happens just once in a while, like fortune smiling on you, sheer luck, maybe I'm just lucky. Some people are luckier than I am. They see opportunity as something that could possibly attract them when God smiles on them. It's not true. Opportunities are everywhere. Opportunities, let me use Yoruba terminology. Opportunity also know Oyapa. Do you understand? Opportunities are always there. And on those days, I would say, in today's fast-paced technology world, opportunities that we used to access before were physically local. But with the advent of the internet, I can tell you that the opportunities that are available today are not only local, they are global, they are local. But the question is, how do we access this opportunity? That's a big question. Every opportunity that comes your way, one of the things you realize, it always comes with a requirement. I'm sure several times you have heard terms and conditions apply. You heard what the speaker before me said. They are looking for 3 people who qualify to take it to Brazil. 3 people out of this large crowd is probably not 1% or 0.5%. It's not even 0.05%. Another opportunity is here, the representative of the Commissioner of Agriculture, has also said opportunities for people to tap into agriculture and feed our nation. But that opportunity will not be accessible to every one of us for one reason or the other. So it tells us that there are tons of opportunity. Opportunity is not the problem. Both locally, if you go on the internet, you will be greeted with tons of opportunity in grants, in loans, to help you scale up or start your business. These opportunities are there. Why are you not accessing them? Even the opportunity that we are being told today about this accessing business in Lagos is not, it didn't start today, it's been there. How come you've not been able to access it? So in addition to what we are saying today, that Lagos is a gold mine. There are the opportunities to access business, funds, scale up, jobs. It is important we acquire knowledge as well. Knowledge is power. And when we don't have knowledge, we will end up misusing opportunities. So I'll give you 20 examples. A few weeks ago, I was at a superstore. I wanted to buy some groceries and some other items in the house. And when I got to the cashier point, she looked at the item. She was supposed to at least check the barcode, generate the prices. And then at a point, she removed some items. And I said, why? She said, those items have not been programmed in the software, inventory software. So she couldn't add it to the items, and I couldn't purchase those items. 2 weeks later, same thing happened when my husband went to the store. So it tells me something. At a time, if they are losing funds, the owners of the business will call them together and say, what's going on? We are well located. Why are we not making money? But they won't realize that this store has had tons of opportunities to earn money that they are not maximizing. They are losing funds to inefficiency, right? They are losing funds to bad management practices because they are not meeting up. So, what would you say about that store? There was an opportunity for them to increase their income, but they were not positioned to receive it. Are we together? So, I like to work with examples, and I'll give you one more example. So, try to picture a young guy of 19-year-old living in Surulere, who is a local football player. His biggest dream is to go global, and one day he begins to play for clubs on the international scene. And so there is this prominent football player, a national player, who grew up in Surulere and says, okay, let me visit Surulere, let me visit the local players, encourage them, boost their morale. Are we together? And then when he gets there, he sees this boy that is playing like Maradona, and the guy is just, playing, and then he's like, wow, this reminds me of when I started. And when the whole scene is done, he's saying, I am going to empower 6 players. There is an exchange program in the UK, and I'm sending 6 players there. This guy, this 19-year-old guy, is at the top of the chart. And he says, but this opportunity is just short. I mean, the notice is short. It will be in 2 weeks' time. So only those with an international passport will be able to take the opportunity. And the guy says, oh, I'm sorry, I don't have a passport. But I can't help you. So though this guy is a good player, though he has always dreamt of traveling and becoming a global player, but he's unable to take that advantage of that opportunity. Why? Because his dream to travel abroad was not, what was I He did not prepare for it. If you really want to travel abroad, the first thing you need to do is to get an international passport so that when the opportunity comes, you will want to take it. So if you look at the 2 examples I'm giving, we have all come here for an opportunity. The question is, are you positioned for that opportunity? Are you going to be able to take advantage of some of the offers that will bring you today? Are you going to be able to embrace it? So I'm going to be giving you 2 important points that I believe if you take with you today, your life will be changed. The way you see things will be transformed, and you'll be thinking unless the opportunity that Team Nigeria for Change has provided for you today. 2 things that is pregnant with some points. Number 1, we need to know that opportunities do not usually come knocking on our door. Most times it doesn't drop on your lap. Or like all those good things that it's just a share of opportunity files on them, just files on them. It's like, no, that's what they're doing. No, sometimes opportunity will not come knocking at your door. You have to pursue it. You have to overtake it. And you have to grab it. Are we together? You have to pursue it, overtake it, and grab it. Otherwise, and then 10 years from now, you may still be in the same position or worse. Are we together? So I'm going to tell you 5 things you need to do. I hope I come outside to be able to take advantage of some of these global, local opportunities available. Number one, I'll start with 3 R's. Number one, I'm going to surprise many people. You have to learn to lead. Hey, me, Kawe, I'm not going to pass 10 years. I finished 20 years ago. Technology has made things easy. Some of you say, I have dyslexia, I can't read. It's okay. Technology has just so many applications that will help you read books. But certain information are not available except in certain books. Are we together? Some books have been written. It's not in audio format. You will never be able to access it except you go into the book. Are we together? So technology applications have made it easy. Most of these books, most of these bestsellers are there in audio form. The applications you can use to read these books. But guess what? You have to read. Your parents sent you to school to position you for opportunity. Are we together? Say thank you, mommy. Thank you, daddy. Your parents sent you to school. That was your first step in life. To position you for opportunity. So if you didn't go to school or you're not looking at what they were teaching you, for those of you that are still students, take advantage of this positioning that your parents have gifted to you. Are we together? Number 2, your lecturers can only teach you what they know. What does a good student do? A good student must dig deeper. Are we together? You must dig deeper. So number 2 are, you have to be willing to research. Some of you wanted to travel abroad. Your brothers and sisters gathered money for you. 1 million naira to get the visa application done. You were swindled. You know why? You never research. You only depend on what people tell you. Am I still communicating? So number 1, you must be willing to what? Read. That was why they sent you to school. Number 2, don't depend on what people tell you. You must be willing to dig deeper. You must be willing to what? Research. Number 3, on the point of pursuing opportunity, you must be willing to reinvent yourself. That's the 3rd R. You must be willing to reinvent yourself. You are not the patient of days. 15 years ago you finished school. What you know then is what you still know today. Abba. And you are saying, I'm finished for 15 years. It doesn't matter how many years you finish. You don't have 15 years experience if you are not reinventing yourself. And what does it mean to reinvent yourself? What you have read, what you have researched, you need to apply it. You need to keep changing. As the more information you access, you need to keep changing. The information you got in here today, is it going to change you? Is it going to make you read? Is it going to make you start researching? Is it going to make you start reinventing yourself? If you don't, then you are not changing. Are we together? Number 4, on how you pursue opportunity. I think my brother mentioned it earlier. Network. And we're going to do it like an illustration. Some of you, if I ask you about your 5 closest friends, Taiwo is your gossip friend. Kende is your detractor. Always discouraging you when opportunity comes. If your vice, when you want to do something wrong in the neighborhood, is there. And Abba encourages you to fight and beat somebody. And then the last person, you can only imagine. How do you expect to grow? Without networking, without positioning yourself with the right network, you can never grow. You need to be deliberate about your network. Somebody said, the rich get richer because they flock together. Have you heard that say? The rich, they get richer because they what? Flock together. So if you find people on your address book, on your list, are these kind of people, you can imagine where you'll be in 5 years' time. So look around you. The 5 people around you is an evidence of where you'll be in 5 years' time. Are we together? If you want to have money, you make friends with those that have money and ask them, how can I make money? If you want to be a good student, look for those at top of your class. How can I be a good student? Am I communicating? And then finally, on God counts all our efforts into success. You have life because God gave you life. And without God, there is no life. So you must understand, pursuing opportunity is important, but we pray that God counts our efforts to success. I will not rush into, I'm going to round up very soon. Secondly, sometimes opportunity may come our way. Opportunity may come on our lap. Who are you? Who are you? Opportunity will sometimes come knocking at your door. When there are three things you must have, I need to rush through them. Number one, in today's market, if you want to sell, you must learn how to talk. Are we together? Yes. Hey, talking is an industry. Talking is a profession. Some people they make millions by talking. The lawyers,